Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome to a new Battlefield 4 commentary. In today's video we're actually going to be talking about, is Battlefield 4 dead? You know, a lot of people have actually decided to stray away from Battlefield because of the recent setbacks and the recent bugs and issues that EA had upon the release of Battlefield 4. Now, a lot of people have actually speculated that this game was rushed out and they were trying to do it because they wanted to beat Call of Duty, with their annual release coming out every single year, Call of Duty Ghosts being the newest entry into the franchise. So a lot of people thought that they rushed the product, trying to get a few more sales before Call of Duty and Activision were able to put out their product, and it ended up kind of coming back and biting them in the butt. Now, we don't really know what exactly happened, but we do kind of feel like it was one of the main things that kind of forced it to come out early. And if it maybe had waited a couple of months, it probably would have released with less issues, or maybe it wouldn't have looked as bad upon the release. You know, when the game actually came out, it had a lot of glitches, a lot of bugs, a lot of issues. Some of them being so messed up, so far up to the point that a lot of people just couldn't play the game anymore. It became unplayable because of the issues that it had. There were some patches and they had like a string of bad luck where they would patch one thing, and the patch that they put out to try to fix a bug or a glitch would end up causing another glitch or another bug that was also game breaking. Now, honestly, to me, this is kind of sad. I kind of feel like EA is kind of getting, the rough part of this. And EA, they're not strangers to being hated or being called out. They actually, it's kind of funny, are always called the worst company in America, Electronic Arts. It's really weird that they would do that. EA has a lot of really great franchises. They own a lot of great franchises and a lot of really great games that are made. But they kind of have this string of bad luck when it comes to them being overly ambitious or maybe overly greedy in some aspects. So Battlefield 4 has a lot of issues, it has a lot of bugs, and a lot of people are not playing it. And to that sense, Battlefield 4 did kind of die. Now, I don't know if the DLC has kind of reignited people coming back and try to play it, or if all of these guys that are playing Battlefield 4 ended up just leaving Battlefield 4 and going to previous games, whether it's Battlefield 3, whether it's Battlefield Bad Company 2, or any other previous Battlefield game. It could be. Every time I play online, I always see that there's not a lot of people playing anymore. And it's not because the game is bad. It's not that the game was fundamentally bad or that the game is just a terrible game to play. It's just that it's kind of become an inconsistent thing where people are kind of put off by the game at this point. They don't want to play it anymore because they kind of feel like they're going to run into another issue or another bug that is going to hinder their experience while playing the game. And, one of the things that Battlefield 4 tried to do was to make the game a little more catered towards people who maybe play other FPS games, whether it's Call of Duty or any other game. They tried to make it a little bit more simpler in some aspects, adding modes that were familiar to people who played different games. But with these issues that were coming out, it kind of feels like it put off a lot of would-be Battlefielders because of all the issues and bugs that it had. Personally, me myself, I haven't run into any bugs that are game-breaking. I haven't run into any bugs that cause the game to feel unbalanced or unfair, or that it's hindering my ability to be on even ground with anyone else. I haven't run into those, and it feels like they've kind of been cleaning up their act a little bit more. They've been doing, even to the sense they did a player appreciation month where they would give away a battle pack every single day, a bronze battle pack, which ends up giving you free stuff in the game, like unlocking attachments and optic sites and stuff like that. So they kind of know. They know that they screwed up. They know that they, disappointed a lot of Battlefielders, a lot of people who enjoy this game, and even a lot of people who are just trying out this game. They realize that they made an issue and they're making steps to improving the experience. Is it too late? I don't think so. The game has still only been out for quite a bit of time, maybe like 3 or 4 months. It's still got a lot under its belt. It can do a lot of DLC, a lot of different stuff that it can do, as well as maps and abilities and modes. It could even add more modes in the future. So is the game dead? It's not. Have people lost faith in it a little bit? They have. We're not going to lie. A lot of people have kind of strayed away. But this doesn't mean that the game is completely dead. It just feels like that because a lot of people keep mentioning these bugs and errors that are coming out, which are systematically getting fixed and corrected, and a lot of manpower is being put into this. Even the fact that some DLC was moved away because they were trying to fix the game and trying to fix the experience before they were actually releasing maps. So hopefully they pull off with this. I would love to see another Battlefield in the future. Maybe not as rushed, maybe not as, techy and buggy and, glitchy. But in the future, hopefully they learn from this experience and release a game in the future that's perfect right out of the gate. Not every game can be perfect, but a game that's very well polished and that in the end is a great experience for anyone who's trying out. the video game. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think that Battlefield 4 is dead? Do you think that Battlefield 4 screwed up too much and they can't go back anymore? Or do you guys think that it still has a bright future ahead? Let me know, leave a comment down below. And of course, if you guys are new and you enjoy these kinds of videos, including Battlefield commentaries, reviews, gun reviews, then remember to subscribe so you won't miss a single video. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this particular video, then remember to leave a like and a favorite. It gets the video out there for other people to enjoy, and it helps the channel grow. So thank you guys so much for the support and for watching this video. Until next time, I'm XRAYZ, I'm out. Peace.